I've got to go away. The evening has been so very nice. My mother will start to worry, and father will be pacing the floor. So really I'd better scurry, but maybe just a half a drink more. The neighbors might think, say, what's in this drink? I wish I knew how to break the spell. I ought to say no, 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 sir. At least I'm gonna say that I tried. I really can't stay. Oh, but it's cold outside. Hi, everyone. Good evening. This is the Porthole to Justice, the window to the truth. It is December 2nd, 2020. Hello, I am your host, Amelia Duran, and welcome back to the Porthole to Justice. I hope you all had a happy, healthy holiday, wonderful Thanksgiving. I am back, and I'm going to be doing a 2-part series with guest David Malkin, and the second part will probably be hosted on Sunday, but I'm back. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give him a call. See if we can get him on the air here. Volume seems really low. Here we go.
Please leave your message for
David McCaribou at Build One Detroit, LLC.
Oops, okay. We'll try back in a few minutes. So we're going to be talking about there's so much we're so very much embattled, I think, in so many ways, with our economy, the COVID, and just the mainstream media and the censorship on social media, the gaslighting of the American people. So much has been going on. The gaslighting on social media, and especially platforms like Facebook, just become really toxic. And I want to talk about, ways that we can sort of navigate all of this and avoid some of the pitfalls and why a lot of this is occurring. And I want to make sure that we're accurate and I get information from actual boots on the ground. So that's why I have David come on the air with me so he can update. Hopefully he'll pick up. Let's try again.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome. We're live.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to clear my other line. But how's everybody doing tonight? Good, I hope.
Yeah, we just had Thanksgiving. And hopefully everybody is, healthy. And I was just doing an intro to the show. And, I announced that we're doing 2 parts. We're going to do another part on Sunday But there's so much going on with the censorship on social media, the blatant gaslighting through the mainstream media, and just, all of this that, being bombarded, all of us, trying to navigate through this, the attack on our economy and small businesses, and people just not knowing which way is up, right?
Oh, I mean, totally. I mean, we have a particular set of problems also in our country, which is, we have to deal with the fact that we have people who have pretty much been outed as, definitely a clear and present danger, and they have no problem with just, hunkering down and acting like nothing's wrong. And it's fine because it's all about the fix itself anyway. But in the meantime, I mean, there's just mountains of, how shall I put this? There's just mountains of people who really mean us no good. They mean us no good at all. And I think a lot of people completely don't understand what that really, entails. I think that I think you have a lot of people in the country right now who just, they're living their own little reality, and I don't think they fully understand how dangerous things really are right now. And that's understandable. I get it. I totally get it. I get the insanity of it all, but I think a lot of people are missing the big picture. And, there's not much we can do about them, but we can definitely, take care of ourselves a lot better for starters. And that's really important.
Since you and I last spoke, a lot has occurred. We have had our initial lockdown. We've had the gaslighting. Everything that you predicted has pretty much occurred, and especially the gaslighting and the targeting of people online and the censorship. That we felt, that kind of Orwellian Chinese communist censorship on social media.
Totally. I mean, no, we are there. We are there in a way that is not okay. We're there in a way that's not okay, and it's kind of sad because well, fortunately, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But we have a responsibility now that we didn't have before, which is, we have to be very. Let me put it this way: we don't have to be vocal per se right now. There's plenty of people being vocal in that way. Me, for example, like I'm in Michigan. You know what I mean? I'm in concentration camp, Michigan. You know what I mean? So I'm in a reality where this place is pretty much this place has gone to the dogs. What do you want me to tell you? And that's Michigan in a nutshell right now. Is that we've got their Führer Gretchen. And I remember when she first showed up, I said, "How did this woman get here? Can anybody?" Because I remember when they were canvassing, and all I could think while they were canvassing was like, something's wrong with you people. Something's wrong with you people. And that's really the way I felt most comfortable with expressing my thoughts about them because, they showed up, she was pretty much a carpetbagger, didn't really live here, and then was expecting us to just kind of go along with it, I guess. And, nothing could be further from the truth. But ultimately, our situation in Michigan is, it's kind of dire. You have this person who's openly trying to wreck our government. Openly trying to wreck our government and has no qualms about it, at all. Totally yep, I'm going to run this place into the ground. And the weird part is that people are, the weird part is that, we're in a situation where we're waiting on parts of our government to just kind of come to terms with the fact that, hey, you guys do know that that's a criminal right there, right? You do know that this person is deliberately trying to, harm us. Like, can you not see that? Well, the COVID numbers, it's like, no, we can't go with the COVID numbers anymore because now we know the numbers are fake. And that's a really hard thing for people to mentally understand, which is the numbers are fake. And if you didn't know that before, now you do. Now you know. And there's no more room for excuses. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think it's important that we sort of premise the conversation with the fact that, our elections have been heavily influenced for the past 20 years. I think the only other president that wasn't a part of it was, I think, Ross Perot. Back in the 80s, I think Ross Perot, was it Ross Perot? In the 80s, but everybody was up in arms over him.
I don't even know about Ross Perot anymore, though. Like that's the sad part. I don't even know about him anymore. And people will look me in the face and say, "What do you mean you don't know about Ross Perot anymore? Like, how could you say that about Ross Perot?" It's like, because I just don't know. Like, that's the point. I really don't know. I can see. Here's the crazy part. The Dominion system has just now come to our attention. But what other methods were in play before? You know what I mean? So that's where things get a little difficult. Is that now we have to answer. We got to answer our own big kid questions. Our own adult pants questions. And we don't have a surety of what's really going on anymore because, essentially we are, we got to admit it. We've been kept in the dark for so long that we almost forgot what it was like. Let's be honest, we forgot what it was like to live in a constitutional republic because, we haven't been living in one. We've been living in this country where people, pretty much we're running it like by edict. And whether we like that or not is not the point. The point is that we haven't had a real government in a long time. And that's a scary thing in itself. So, we have a lot of
No, I mean, it's like we've had this political theater going on for so long, and the masses and the general public just go along with it, but it's never been more obvious than in any other election than it has been currently.
Yeah, you're right about that. We lost. You can't. Okay, so you can't say you don't see what's going on right now. You just can't. And the reason why you can't say you don't see what's going on right now is because it is so hyper obvious that I think our problem in America is that we have a lot of Americans that have Stockholm syndrome. They got used to the abuse. They kind of like it. That's a really disturbing thought, but I'm just being honest. We have a lot of problems. We have a really large amount of problems, and there's no one's going to walk us out of it. You understand what I mean? Like, no one's going to show up and say, "Oh, no, it's really only this." No, we got some big problems. We have people who basically, they mean our families and us harm. They're clear about it. They're totally clear about it. And
yeah, and I think it's really.
I'm
sorry.
If you can't see that that's where the governor is coming from, I don't know what else to tell you. But these people are pretty clear about what they want to do to us. They're very clear.
And I think it's really important that we emphasize that we're very much embattled. We're still embattled. Like, we're not. We're very much an embattled country.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I have no doubt about that in my mind right now, and mostly because of the fact that they're